What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age Mythology. The Titans are action spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Thor. His name is Shelty. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is Mariano. The map is Alfheim. It's currently 1-0 for Shelty in this best of 3, winning that first game on Marsh with his Thor. Deciding to stick with Thor in game number 2. Shelty's been very multi-god centric over the past tournament that he's been playing in the best of the best. We saw him trying very hard to get in the mind of his opponent by picking multiple different gods. But sticking with Thor in this game, maybe he feels confident against Mariano. But Mariano has picked Alfheim here in this matchup, I assume. Going with the Oranos. Very smart decision to go with Oranos on Alfheim. There's very few gods that are stronger than Oranos on this map. Maybe Ra has some good times here. But because if it's low hunt, any map which is potentially low hunt, generally speaking, is good for the Oranos player. So we'll see how this is going to go for him. It looks like he's going for a 4-minute advance time, which I adore against Norse. If you go 4 minutes against Norse, you're going to be able to hit huge timings when Norse is the weakest. So Norse is the weakest when they have to build their military buildings, because they're building them with their military units instead of their villages, so they can't defend. So you get a lot of damage done there. That's 30 seconds of damage done. So because they take about 27 seconds to build, if that's right. Somebody can correct me. I can check it, actually. Click here, click here, click here. It's 20. Boom. I know things. I've been around the block. I've learned a thing or two in my time. You young whippersnappers might come up with some new fandangle strategies, but when it comes down to it, if it rains, it still goes down from the sky. It doesn't go up, and I know this because I've been around the wood blocker, or whatever you want to call it, the wood chopper. Anyways. So you get that 30 seconds to play around with while that longhouse is going up. So you can move in with the oracles, push off the hunt. You can advance. You can get your military buildings up, be attacking it before his units come out. You're just in front for the entire game on production, as the idea would be. And we'll see if that's exactly what Mariano is going to be going for, if he's got some other ideas. I'm not sure if you can go pure Terma against Norse still. I'm not sure, or against Thor. I know you can't go pure Terma against Odin because you get Lone Wanderer. But on this map here with the low hunt, it's going to be tough for Shelty to get out raiding cavalry or a lot of Ulfsark. So maybe the pure Terma for the initial part of this game is going to be not a bad idea. Shelty's got a sort of exposed gold mine here, but it's like he's got the 2 towers. They're wall chipped. Temple's going up. We do see a 355 from Mariano, so he did the build order perfectly, advancing exactly when he wanted to, and he's got 2 on, 3 on wood, 2 on gold, 1 on food, 3 on woods, obviously, to get out 2 counter barracks before coming over onto the berries. And you can see he does see the deer over here, but doesn't want to wander over there at this point. And there's not much else over there. Obviously, he could eat the deer and then go into the gold mine, and these could go over here, but not going to be going for that one. The villagers have to return back to the home berry bush. A temple just about up now for Shelty, advancing very, very late here. 1 more dwarf even. This advance time from Shelty is going to set him back a lot, because he's not going to be advanced or even clicking advanced before Mariano is going to be up. So there's going to be Terma in his face before he even is building buildings. So this could be a very, very short one. We see the counter barracks going up. We don't see any immediate Prometheans coming forward. The oracles coming through here. The villagers have to retreat as he's going to spot the ox cart, and picking this ox cart off is huge if he can. If he can path block this ox cart, the ox cart's going to attempt to garrison inside of the sentry tower, which he does do, but he doesn't ungarrison in the right place. Going to be getting chased back. He does have to delete the wall segment. Going to be coming out of this location, retreating over into the town center to get over onto those chicken. Nice play from Shelty. The oracle's trying to take down these buildings here for the time being, but there's only a chicken. There's 4 cows for Shelty. So not only only is he not going to be able to build any counter units for the Terma because he's not going to have that much food, but he's also going to have to build farms very soon, which means he's got nothing. He is going Force 80 though, so this is smart. He's going to have access to trolls. He's going to have access to potentially making Herser, which aren't a bad idea against pure Terma, to be honest. Thank you so much for the 200 bits, Kit Man. Appreciate that one so much. As we continue in this game, we've got the troll spawning. Force City comes through, a longhouse coming down. The Terma looking for something to do. The watchtower will go down. That means that this gold mine is going to be exposed. I don't hate the idea of just making a single hero Terma here, cutting production in the base. We do see that the segment goes down, but the Promethean offering does go down as well as this troll is speedily. Look at how agile this guy is. Look at him go. Just moving around, just showing everyone he's a force to be reckoned with. Look at that. Stop, 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 stop. This guy gonna come in, pick off some more of these units though. He still does miss his rock throw from time to time. And now the Terma coming in. How long on this upgrade here? If we check Mariano, we check here, he's got 23 seconds before he can get more heroes out, and now the watchtowers is up, but the Terma 12 range are enough to move in and hit this. Not only that, but he can also run this Terma back and forth if he wanted to dodge the tower fire. Raiding cavalry coming in does a lot of damage to that Terma. The Terma almost falls as more raiding cavalry are trying to get produced, and now the Terma pushing off the gold mine. There is dwarven gold mine that can be produced here or created. We see the Terma sniping down one dwarf, sniping down two dwarves, sniping down three dwarves. Absolutely huge play there from Mariano to get from that shockwave. The village is finished with the food over here. They got the dwarven gold mine coming in. The villagers, dwarves, only 6 of them left. Going onto the dwarven gold mine, villagers have to come over onto this cow here. And we're seeing more raiding cavalry coming out, more Herser coming down, the healing spring coming in, and Shelty is trying to weather the storm. He sent the raiding cavalry into his opponent's base, but at this point, look at these. You can't do damage. These citizens will just hop into the manor. He's even building a Promethean in defense. You don't ever get a villager kill here. Maybe you get one on a wood location here, but Mariano 2 on top of it at this point as the Promethean coming in, attacking those raiding cavalry. Don't want to be fighting those. Going to have to retreat back. And now the Terma looking for something to do. The gold mine down to 1,200 gold. 1,800 gold left in that forward gold mine there. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have one of those oracles just eyeing off the gold mine with the unique ability there. And those raiding cavalry going to be still running around trying to find something. The berry's almost out. We do have a military barracks down now, so that's going to be Miller coming out. Nice snipe there from Shelty. He needs to get small snipes on these Terma as they're coming through to keep the numbers low so that he can defend. Looks like the Terma is going to come through this way. Would have loved to see a wall over on this location here just to make sure that the Terma can't just run straight through here. But with the army, that's enough to deflect these Terma. There are some throwing axemen coming out here at this point. We're also seeing some gatherers getting built here as well as we're still trying to build raiding cavalry. We've got a Hall of Thanes coming in for Shelty as well. A little bit of an interesting decision to get Hall of Thanes. The Herser go up to, I don't even think they make 5 speed as Thor. Am I wrong about that? No, they go up to 4.3. Okay. I'm definitely wrong. Never mind. Can't do math. And we're seeing the raiding cavalry trying to chase these guys down. Doing their thing. Does it give more than I thought? What does it give? Oh, it gives plus 1.1. I thought it was 10% for some reason, but it is a flat 1 plus 1.1. Never mind. So now we're seeing the fire coming in. Not sure you want to fight this as either player, to be honest. I think the Oranos could look for better engagements, but I don't think he has Shockwave up just yet, which would be really big in this fight. And you don't really want to fight it as Shelty because you need all the resources you can possibly get to get your timings. Looks like the Ox Guard is currently stuck over here. Needs to move that one forward. He's trying to, but now the army coming back in, going to be hitting these dwarves. They're going to make the retreat here yet again to come back onto the home gold mine, trying to get as much gold out of that gold mine as he possibly can. And now we'll see how this goes. The Raiders coming over here, deflecting that one as well. More Citizen coming out. Has only building one Terma, one Murmillo at this point as the army coming back in. But this army from Shelty is just so tragically bad against what Mariano's made here. He's got 10 or so, he's got 7 throwing axemen, which can get sniped really, really easy. He's got these Hearser, which only have 15% pierce armor, so it's not the best. The raiding cavalry are the best unit he possibly has against this, but there's enough Murmillo here to say no to. The villagers trying to come onto the ox cart onto the berries here as the units moving in for Mariano. Mariano happily taking this fight right now. He needs to micro just a little bit better with these units here. The raiding cavalry coming in onto the back. We've got some Promethean coming in as well onto the back. The troll getting targeted down by the Terma, but it's looking as though Shelty is able to push Mariano back with the help of his villagers coming in onto this location. So well played by Mariano at this point. If we check out the resources here, we've got 81 pop for Shelty though to 101 for Mariano as he's still trying to hit and run this. He needs to pick off those Hearser if he wants to win this fight though, because the Hearser are going to take down his Prometheans way too nicely. Oh, don't run close to this. He's still got forest. Oh no, he's not forest fire. He's force setting. Take it back. You can run close to the forest. And he's going to be trying to fight this one off. Got the Murmillo taking down one of those Hearser. Another Hearser needs to come in. Mariano casting his Valor here, going after these trolls. The trolls running away from the Prometheans, but the Prometheans do chase them down. Both those trolls do fall, and Shelty is getting cleaned up here. 56 population to 104 as Mariano cleanly in the lead right now, as the dwarves look like they're going to sneak this gold mine over here, leaving the home gold mine here with 34 gold as a small bait. Now Shelty retreating home. He needs to get a lot more wood out. He's attempting to continue to build these trolls, but look at this wood situation. He cannot build farms. He's got no wood income. Very, very little that Shelty can do at this point. Now we're seeing the raiding cavalry getting destroyed here. Throwing axemen coming out as well, not looking after the units of the throwing axemen. Maybe I would retreat away if he's lucky, but it's looking like the javelins hit, but no, not able to kill. You're going to heal up on this healing spring. 115 pop for Mariano. We'll see what he wants to do, if he wants to just go town centers or go heroic age. At this point though, Shelty is getting away with a murder, currently mining gold up in this location. We see a Terma coming up there though, going to be checking both these gold mines out, making sure that Shelty is not gathering from there. We see a bunch of villagers coming over onto this gold mine now, but the Term is already tasked to find that gold mining operation. But while that's going on, grabbing gold from here, very, very smart indeed. But basically all that Shelty can make here is dwarves and throwing axemen and trolls. And he's doing well to make them, but only 78 population right now. The units moving in going to be hitting these ones. The Terma checking this out. Now we see the units moving in, taking on this fight here. Big shockwave hitting every single one of those trolls. There's only one hero unit here though for Mariano, but these trolls, low HP, decent armor, but too low HP for it to matter. Meanwhile, Shelty actually making a good case for pushing back here with those raiding cavalry here, but the catapulties out do so much damage to the raiding cavalry. Look at the damage every single time he hits this. It's like a big chunk goes down for the raiding cavalry. And Mariano just needs to micro this a little bit, take down those throwing axemen, allow the catapulti to do their thing and take down the raiding, the Terminator take down throwing axemen, the catapultis take down the raiding cavalry. If he can do that, he'd be in a really good position. But now more villagers coming in to help out, but at this point they're all going to be getting picked off. The town center does get finished there, and Shelty taps out in the 12th minute mark of this game. Not able to stabilize here, not enough food. The berries way too far forward for him to secure. He didn't think about securing them at all, and then that is the game here. Mariano playing this incredibly well given the map that he's been given here, with only having access to, what was it, three caribou, 3 deer, and that was it. And then you have your chicken, you have your 4 cows. It's just not enough for Shelty to get going. Shelty needed to consider making farms here. It's the only real option that he had, because he's never going to get these. And he's basically fighting against just Terma, and throwing axemen are not going to help out at all. I like the attempt with the trolls. The trolls really helped out a lot, but if he was just maybe less units and just raiding cavalry, he could have ran around the map a little bit, did what he was doing, but in terms of harass, but just like not engage the army at all and just play from behind. Maybe you can last for longer, but this was a tough one for Shelty. Well played to Mariano, though. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.